Hey guys, BoldKaos here, and today I bring you a gameplay on the map Overflow using the AN94. My class is on screen now. You can use this class if you want. It's a pretty good class. I highly recommend it. Anyways, today I want to bring you guys my first ever episode of Breaking Down BoldKaos. It's a series where I break down my gameplays and just kind of point out the good things and the bad things I do. And it'll kind of help you improve your gameplays and kind of make you better at Call of Duty, because you can learn from my mistakes as well as implement my good strategies into your gameplays. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this series, and just maybe point out some things that I may have missed or something. So let's just get started here. And the first thing I want you guys to take notice of on the map Overflow is my spawn route, the rush route I use on the opening spawn. Basically what I do is I run behind the little boat things that cover B, then I toss a C4 over the thing on the other side of B flag, and I detonate it once it lands. It's a guaranteed kill or two. Sometimes I can get triples or quads. It's pretty easy to get those opening kills, and it really helps you in trying to start off a very high streak off the beginning of the game. It's very good. I highly recommend you try that spawn route. And if you don't have a C4, I highly recommend you use C4. C4 is honestly really easy, and as you can see here, when I use this spawn route, I get a kill, but then unfortunately I die right away. As we get along in this gameplay, I'll just show you the first time I get my score streaks, which are the VSAT Dogs and Swarm. I like the VSAT Dogs and Swarm. A lot of people don't run VSAT because they feel like their teammates steal their kills, but I like the VSAT because sometimes I just feel so overwhelmed in that my teammates honestly suck and they wouldn't steal my kills if they tried. So running a VSAT can tell me not only where the enemies are, but also it could help my teammates a little bit just to protect my back. Because honestly, if you just hog all the kills to yourself, sometimes a VSAT might have helped you more than an escort drone or a lodestar or something. So I highly recommend the VSAT. And just this is how I rotate the map on this side. When we spawn at C flag, what I like to do is just stay in this building I'm in now. And in this building, I like to rotate to look down that long alleyway towards the back a little bit if someone tries to flank, as well as just look over B if someone tries to capture it or someone's head glitching and trying to snipe people off of B. I'd like to just stay around here. But when we spawn at A, I like to go on the other side of the map. And in this gameplay, notice that not a lot of people are on this side of the map, so I made my way back around, and you'll see it coming up. I made my way back around just looking for some kills. I make my way towards the A flag. I notice there's like nobody here. There's more teammates than enemies, I find. A teammate died up there. I tossed this C4. He has flak jacket. Now if my teammate died, I don't want to challenge that guy because he might be using a gun that's good for close quarters. An assault rifle is not good for close quarters. It's more for medium range. And I saw that guy's back was turned towards me, so I kill him. I drop shot that sniper, and honestly right now I'm close to my streaks. I don't want to die, so I'm taking it close and very safe, and I don't want to rush head on and die off a VSAT. Kill this guy, get the capture kill, easy VSAT. Now I know I'm by myself. The VSAT tells me enemies are on the other side of the map, so I can get this quick little capture, get my dogs, kill this guy. I saw him spawn on the VSAT. Like, they're all spawning around me. Typical Black Ops 2. If I was running a lodestar or an escort drone, I would have not known that. He would have killed me and I would have died. I would have not gotten my dogs or swarm. So using the VSAT is critical in this gameplay. Highly recommend it once again. So now I got my swarm. I'm just playing it safe. I want to extend the kill streak and just, doing my own thing here. I end up getting most of my kills from dogs and swarm that round, so I just skipped through it. Then when my dogs and swarm run out, as I fast forward through the rest of the round, there's only like 15 seconds left, nothing much. And honestly, the round was kind of boring, so you guys don't want to really watch it. And right here though, there's something I want to point out. This little situation here. My dogs and swarm are up, so the enemies are just spawning at random places throughout the map, and that happens when you have dogs and swarm up. So honestly, if you think they're spawning someplace, they probably are, but then your dog and swarm will kill them, and then they'll spawn somewhere else, so it's hard to find kills. And in this situation, the enemies in fact spawned right behind me, and they all rushed towards this little area I am now, the little head glitch that looks over B. And I played this position to my advantage here, because I turned this corner here on my left, and there happens to be 4 enemies looking to run right in here, and I didn't know they were there, and they didn't know I was here. So I played this to perfection. I killed the first 2 enemies with my AN94, used my C4 to kill the 3rd guy, and used my Cap 40 to finish off the last one. Couldn't have done it any better if I do say so myself. And as we watch the clip, notice how I'm looking, I turn the corner and boom, 4 enemies. Hip fire 2, Throw that C4, you're dead. Turn around, cap 40, you're destroyed. As we watch this again in slow motion here, just so that you can understand what just happened, because this was pretty chaotic. I just did not want to die, because as you can see, I'm like halfway to my next VSAT, and if I died, I'd have to work my way all the way back up. These guys just didn't know it was coming. Chuck that C4, boom, get destroyed. My teammate has no freaking clue what's going on. I have the cap 40 out, boom, you're dead as well, and there you go, guys. 4 guys against 1, and the 1 happens to win. So obviously I'm a beast. Just kidding, I'm not that good. Just joking, I'm a tank. I'm just so modest, like, don't you think? Anyways, as we get going through this little gameplay, so after that, I'm just trying to not die, because look how close I am to my VSAT. I'm honestly like probably a kill away. Not even. I can get like an assist, and there's my VSAT. And then I drop shot this shotgunner, and that was a pretty slick kill. There's my VSAT. A guy's camping up here. I clean them out. They're all spawning towards A, so I try and wipe them out as they rotate towards B. And honestly, this is what you should do right here. Not camp. It's strategically not moving. Because if you rush these guys, they're probably going to kill you, because there's a lot of them spawning towards A. And I was EMP'd, and I didn't know where exactly they were, because my VSAT was not seen because of the EMP wiping out my mini-map. Earned the dogs. Should have not called them in, however. There's only 50 seconds left in this round. If you didn't see it, just rewind it. There's only 50 seconds left. So honestly, calling in my dogs at that time was not a smart idea. I should have saved them for next round. But I do have my swarm for next round, and that will help me. The problem I have with my gameplays is, in the first round of domination, I'll just go beast. I'm getting like 50 kills, 60 kills in the first round, and I'm on pace to get 100 plus. But then in the second round, I'm just completely cold. I'm choking it. I keep dying. I just can't get a kill for my life. And honestly, having a swarm for the next round is perfect, because it'll kind of help you out as you go through it and trying to get your next set of streaks. And getting a swarm just by itself is really good. And as the end of the round approaches, see, I'm 52-1, I believe, so I only died once, which is pretty good. I tend not to rush balls deep. Instead, I play strategically and try not to die. And hopefully, in this gameplay, I was hoping that I can get 100 plus, because I was trying to go and get a gameplay for breaking down BoldKaos. And as I correct myself, I was actually 57-1, not 52. So I had more kills than I thought I did. As we start the second round here, I want you guys to take note of my spawn rush route once again. This time around, I had a streak. I had a swarm, and I didn't want to just rush right in there and maybe get noob tube or get grenaded or something. So I wanted to play it safe, and I actually spawned backwards. I'm actually facing my teammates, which is freaking weird. I don't know why. But I didn't want to rush directly at B. Instead, I wanted to play it safe, and I wanted to get my swarm up as soon as possible, because if you're not triple capping, it's kind of easy to judge the spawns, but when you are triple capping, it's nearly impossible. So when you have that swarm up, it kind of stops them from capping B, because they're going to cap their spawn flag. Let's be honest, they're going to cap their spawn flag. And if they're going for B, if your swarm is in on time, they can wipe them off B. And it actually really helps me on my way to get another VSAT, because it just got that many kills that the points that it earned just happened to get me another VSAT. I turn this corner, I get this kill, easy kill. I call him the VSAT. This straggler back here, I pick off, I shoot him in his back. My teammates jump on C. I really did not want them to do that, because number one, now the spawns are unpredictable. You have no idea where they are. And number two, it's going to make the game shorter, which makes it unlikely you're going to get 100 plus, because you'll reach that score limit quicker. And let me pause it right here for a second. According to my VSAT, there's a couple enemies ahead of me. Now, what I used to do back in like MW2 and Black Ops 1, I would run around and rush them, just straight rush. But in this gameplay, I do it smart. I play it very nicely. Instead of rushing, I'd use this little head glitch that you see right in front of me, this little broken brick wall. I used the little part of the brick wall as my advantage. Very good idea here. These guys had no idea I was here, but I knew exactly where they were according to the VSAT. So I highly recommend that. And don't rush 24/7. If you know where they are and they don't know where you are, use the surroundings to your advantage, as I do here. And as we get started, I run up to this little head glitch. I pick off this guy. I pick off that guy. The VSAT tells me there's a guy on my left. Just killed my teammate, and I just C4 the hell out of him. Boom, you're dead. And there we go. Wipe him out nice and quick, nice and easy. There's the dogs. I call them in, blah, blah, blah. My teammate kills both of them. Very nice there. VSAT totally helped them out there. I get the assist. There's the swarm. that's basically all you need to know. The rest of the gameplay is just my dogs and swarm once again going ham. But unfortunately, as I said earlier, we were triple capping, so this gameplay was not very long. It was only like 7 minutes. So let's just fast forward through everything. Blah blah blah. Dogs and swarm, dogs and swarm, dogs and swarm. I get a couple gun kills. I ended up with like a 32 gun streak or 34. So honestly, I got a nuclear in this gameplay. By the way, I forgot to mention that a nuclear using dogs and swarm, pretty good in my opinion. It's not like I'm a beast. I only got like 32 gun kills in a row, but still it's pretty good. And just again, once again, dogs and swarm just going ham, and I couldn't get a gun kill for my life. I just did not see any enemies at all. And this was overall pretty good gameplay. Final score 90-1. 1 capture, 10 defense. I played it nice and smart. Hopefully you can just use my strategies to your advantage. Number 1, don't rush 24/7. Use your surroundings to your advantage. Number 2, take note of my spawn routes. And number 3, just play it smart, play it safe, but don't be campy, because if you stay in the same spot for like a long period of time, they'll know where you are. Just play it strategically. Use my strategies on Overflow, and you'll be sure to get these 100 pluses or nuclears or whatever you're aiming for. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you like the video, drop a like. If you like me, subscribe to my personal channel. If you have anything to say, leave a comment down below.